What's up, my comic comrades? First and foremost, on behalf of Tim and myself and the entire Variant team, we want to wish all of you a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. In fact, this will be our last regular episode until January 15th. As we'll be taking a couple of weeks off to spend with our families. And then we'll be working on some development pieces for 2020 during our first week back. So we also want to thank all of you for sharing another great year of geekdom with us. We hope you guys are having a fantastic Christmas and holiday season, and even a better New Year. And with that in mind, what better way to celebrate Christmas than with the Joker? Now, I'm only partially joking there, because every Christmas Eve I watch the episode Christmas with the Joker from Batman the Animated Series with my family. So in a way, I'm just really sharing my weird Joker Christmas tradition with you. Anyway, today we're going to talk about Detective Comics issue 826 in the story titled Slayride. Some of you may remember this as it made our top 10 Joker stories episode. Yeah, it's that good, and not surprisingly, Batman the Animated Series co-creator Paul Dini actually wrote this issue. Coincidence? I think not. In any case, let's get into it and take a look at how the Joker celebrates the holidays. The story starts off with Tim Drake Robin being caught in the middle of a gun dealer shootout. So he does some acrobatics, throws a smoke bomb into one of the dealer's cars, but the car still chases him down. As this is happening, a random car pulls up out of nowhere saying, "Robin, Robin, over here," and opens the door, telling him to get in. Robin, needing some distance from the gangs, is like, "I don't know who this is, but I just need to get away from all these thugs." Well, once he gets in, he wishes he would have stayed with all the gunfire, because it's the freaking Joker who proceeds to knock him out with some Joker gas. While falling out of consciousness, we get a flashback of Tim asking Grayson about the Joker, where he asks Dick, "Who is he really?" Dick replies, "There's not much to tell you. Some said he's a failed comedian, others say he's always been a monster. The only thing we really need to know is that accident that scarred him turned him into what he is now." After this, we are brought back into the car with Joker and Robin. And at this point, Robin is now tied up with Christmas lights and rope. And as he wakes up, the Joker's like, "How are you, kiddo? Sorry about the gas, but I didn't want you getting the wrong idea and start pounding on your old Uncle Joker." That said, you can see why I had to belt you in. I've said it before, but I just love the Joker's dark sense of humor. Does that say something about me? And the Joker continues to make small talk with Robin and says it's kind of funny running into each other. "You'll never believe it, but I couldn't have planned this, not in a million years. I just happened to be out enjoying the holiday atmosphere when I saw you with those thugs on your tail. So I thought, hey, the kid's in trouble, why not cut him a break?" Joker continues to say, "Look, maybe it's the Christmas spirit, but I'm gonna let you go as soon as we get someplace safe. I'll slow down, slip the belts off, and you're free to jump out and call the big guy." And as he's saying this, the Joker runs into someone with his car and says, "Oh my God, did you see that? The poor old man, he ran right in front of me. We better back up and help him." He then throws the car in reverse and runs him over, to which he says, "Oh, that wasn't a good idea." But the dark, twisted humor doesn't stop there. He then proceeds to race off by calling 911 saying, "Yes, I'd like to report a hit and run on the corner of Market and Broome," while he hits another lady trying to cross the street, to which he says, "Oops, my bad, make that Market and Boyle." The Joker then continues this Uber ride from hell by going through a drive-thru and shooting the manager because they got his order wrong. And as he's driving away says, "I really wanted those shakes. Oh well, life is filled with disappointment." Keep in mind, while all of this is happening, there's not a dang thing Robin can do. He just has to sit back and watch in horror. But he is Robin, meaning he did have a plan. He found a toy car stuck in the seat that he was going to snap the hood off of to cut himself free. But the Joker out of nowhere goes, "That reminds me, I better get rid of this. I put it here while you were out. Just one of my little pranks to instill false hope. Like that line I told you earlier about letting you go." So Joker throws the car out the window, then leans in, giving Robin a devilish stare saying, "And don't bother feeling around for anything else under the seat. I promise you, there isn't anything there." Joker then rips the gag out of Robin's mouth, which is a Christmas ball ornament, and then says, "How about it, Boy Wonder? Tell me your Christmas wish," as if I couldn't guess. But Robin says nothing, so Joker says, "If you won't plead for your life, I'm sure you'll speak up for someone else's." The Joker then sees kids on Santa's lap and says, "Now that's my wish come true." And just as the Joker was about to run them over, Robin says, "You can't fool me, there ain't no Sanity Claus," which is a Marx Brothers quote, but more importantly to me, this is a callback to The Killing Joke, as the Joker used that quote in his monologue towards the end of The Killing Joke. Just amazing. So the fact that there's a Killing Joke reference in here is brilliant. Shortly after this, Robin's able to break free and starts beating the crap out of the Joker in the car and even uses his own gas against him, which pisses off the Joker with him even saying, "You don't win this way, not with my own damn joke." But Robin throws him out of the car and speeds off. The Joker is left in the middle of the overpass where an 18-wheeler is headed straight for him, to which he says, "Hey, if this weren't happening to me, it'd be funny. Oh, what the hell, I could take a joke." And he starts laughing as he gets knocked off the overpass. At this point, the cops and Batman show up, and Robin asks Batman, "Any point in hoping they found the body in the street?" Batman says, "Doesn't look like it." To which Robin replies, Thanks, Santa, and here I thought I'd been so good this year. The comic ends with Batman telling Tim that he's proud of him, saying you took the worst the Joker could give, and you beat him. That's not to make you feel better about his victims, but he won't be hurting anyone else for a long time. And Robin says, that's something I guess. Batman finally replies, sometimes that's all we get. I said it before, but I absolutely love this story. It does such a good job of showing you how twisted and crazy the Joker is. And the first time you read it, you really get the feeling that DC could have the Joker kill Tim Drake, because they had him kill Jason Todd several years earlier. So killing another Robin definitely wasn't off the table in my opinion. But that was totally the point, to give us that uneasy feeling of, is the Joker going to kill another Robin? During Christmas, mind you. Yeah. Such good storytelling. In any case, it's a fantastic story and one of my favorite Joker stories ever. And while I just gave you a summary of the issue, you should definitely check it out for yourself to get all the little nuances. Plus, it's only one issue, so it's super easy to read, and it's only $2 on Comixology. But with all that said, we want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas once again, and a safe and Happy New Year. If you're looking for more holiday variant, check out this episode right here. Other than that, we'll see you guys in 2020 when we talk about all things comics.